Then he started to remember Allah. He started to zikr Allah. And the angels were listening and they said, "Oh Allah, we're hearing your servant Yunus in glorification, but we don't know where he is." Allah says he's in the belly of the whale. And Allah Almighty says if it was not for his glorification of remembering him, Allah said I'd have left him there till the day of judgment. That's how angry Allah was of Jonah, of Yunus. I'm sending you to a people who have forgotten about me to remind them of me. You forget about me and you leave them. And it took being in the well, in the deepest part of the sea, to hear the animals, those who are inferior to you, that are not the crown of creation, to remind you to remember your Lord. He was ashamed, and he repented. And Allah Almighty sent him back. And the whales threw him up. And his skin was burning from the acid of the whales. Even the whale that had encapsulated him were fearful. It says, this is a servant of Allah Almighty. But then they remembered, Allah Almighty ordered me to suck him up, to eat him. We don't feel that fear. Where's our fear? When we say anything to anybody, when we do anything to anybody. A broken heart is the worst thing you can do to someone, to break their hearts. To be rebellious to Allah and not being the best that you can possibly be. We don't have a clue about our abilities. We always point the finger, well, they did this to me. That's why I'm in this situation. What were you doing when they were putting you somewhere? When you was doing something? No one goes with us a gun to our head and forces us to do anything. Yet our plea is that we were forced to do it. The devil made me do it. In essence, if you're saying that somebody else forced you to do it, you're saying the devil made you do it. Somebody else other that didn't have your interest, that was rebellious to your Lord, didn't want you to know your Lord, kept you from your Lord. Only we can keep ourselves from our Lord. What is the whole point of this? Going to a mosque, going to a church, going to a synagogue, if we're not obedient servants to the Lord of the worlds, and we have no understanding of that power within ourselves. What is the point of living and praising and glorifying the being that brought us from a sperm drop? We're able to do phenomenal things, but we're only giving that praise to ourselves. And that's why we are in the belly of the whale. The whole society is in the belly of the whale. And we will be in there until the day of judgment unless we start to glorify our Lord for real. This ain't no joke. This is no joke. People come and they leave. Allah says the only time we become serious is when somebody dies. That's the only time we think this life is real. So-and-so didn't die. Ha-ha! And we're grieving. Everybody gonna leave here. Don't nobody get out of this life alive. We did not come here to stay here. Don't get that twisted. But why did we come here? And we leave at different ages. Why did we come here? Allah wants to show us off to the angels. He said, the angel says, oh Allah, why are you going to create someone that's going to cause mischief and create bloodshed? Allah says, I know them what you know not. I created them, and I created you. And I created Shaitan, who's whispering to you. I want to be known. No one has it like the human being. And that's why Shaitan is mad. That's why the situation, the only war is between us and Shaitan. Allah's not warring against us. That's the only war. And Shaitan comes to anybody. It came through Jonah and made Jonah so angry he left his people. Allah Almighty forgave his people. He had over 100,000 people who repented to Allah Almighty. But he didn't know because he was in the belly of the well. He didn't find out what had happened until he came back to life. He was sick. The acid of the well was all burning him. Allah Almighty had to send him relief because Allah can do it. Allah can do anything. There's nothing impossible for Allah Almighty. Once we get that and we respect that, your whole life takes on a whole nother meaning. There's no lack. There's no doubt. There is no fear or no grief. There's only tranquility and peace in our hearts. And we are thanking in our gratitude to Allah that, oh Allah, thank you for you. Allah says that's the kind of relationship He wants to have with us. So He sent us here, this elaborate political, sociological, psychological, technological environment cheats us because we've lost our faith, our iman. And so our minds only think in terms of lack. Now there's an illusion that there is a crisis. We're going into depression. Oh my God, kill myself. Kill somebody. Allah Almighty made it to be paradise for Yunus in that well. Allah Almighty made it to be paradise in the fire of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Allah gave Musa, the people of Musa alayhi salam, the Bani Israel people, here they are, all these several years they calling out to their Lord for help. Allah send them help, guide them out of slavery, feed them from the sky, free them from anywhere, parted the Red Sea for them, and they still worship something other than Allah Almighty. And we do the same thing. We're no different from them. This is all the same. The old, the purified pages of Abraham. Same mentality of the people around him. Belief and unbelief. The Old Testament, the Torah of Moses. Same mentality. Unbelief and belief. The gospel of Jesus, same mentality. Belief and unbelief. The Quran. Same mentality. Belief and unbelief. We are like those people. There's belief among us and unbelief among us. Same mentality. The message has not changed. If you want to build a car, anyone can learn, go to class and learn all the tools and all the instruments of a car and learn how to assemble it through someone training them, and they can eventually build a car because they have that knowledge. Someone is going to listen to the prophets, and I'll be pleased with them, and apply that knowledge in their lives, take on the same mentality and the same personality of the prophets.